Y'all, Mom, what's going on? Hey, we're out here in Marvins Mountain in Masontown for the first track preview for Mountain State this weekend. And I have Dave Clevenger who's going to join me. And he's going to kind of ride out in front while we kind of show you how the track goes. Don't forget, they got pit bike races this weekend. Saturday is dirt bikes. And Sunday is quads. I always got to get that corrected. So, all right, let's check out this course. It's a rocky course, if I remember right correctly. So, you ready? All right, let's get it. All right, so obviously here's our start and stuff. So we'll come out through. A hard right-hand turn right here. I remember going up in the bushes there one year. We got Team Blue crew out here today. Alright, so we go, going to this little field section. Watch that little kicker. Yeah, so right off the bat, you're going to be shooting through this field, so be careful. Wow, what a difference from 2 weeks of racing at GNCC. All right, so right off the bat, you'll come into this little left-hander, little off-camber. I think the track's like, what, 8.3 miles. Where's he going? Huh?
I will. It goes around.
Alright, so we missed that part, but it comes it'll come down here and start swooping around right there. I thought it stayed up, but so you're kind of down here, little kicker right here, so be careful. Hard left-hand turn. All right, so now we're back on track. All right, so downhill. Like I said, this course track's got some rocks. We're back into the hills of West Virginia for some local riding. Got some pine trees. That's kind of South Carolina. All right, so this is a little tight right here. Quads may want to go up on that top little section. I guess there's 2 lines right here. So there's an upper line and there's a lower line. Alright, so right there within the first mile, you got a choice right there. Stay up or go down. Alright, and we're nice into a little kind of field section. And if the weather holds up, looks like Saturday we will have some dust. Yeah, what a transition. All right, so we crossed that little street and right up into an uphill. That uphill's probably going to give away. Later on in the day, that'll probably, start running out. That's the nice thing about coming out first. The track's normally in that prime condition. I need it prime. All right, so now we're going back into the woods at that little field section right there. There goes Dave downhill. Whoa! Two old guys out here just tearing it up tonight. Beautiful evening. All right, so he's pointing, so it looks like there's two lines right here, right at the 1 mile mark. There's an inside line and an outside line, which Dave's taking over there. It's nice because he's been out on the track too, so he's pointing out different lines and stuff that he saw earlier. So it's kind of nice having a second hand out there. You know me, I get lost on these tracks even by myself. When they're not, you know, matted in, you don't have the trail sometimes. Alright, so this is a little field grinder section up into another field section. Totally different than last week. This track seems fast. Stage like this is going to be perfect all weekend. Like I said, maybe need a little rain. Possibly that Sunday, but we definitely don't need any of that crap we had. I didn't make Florida, so yeah, so now we're going on this little uphill, which cuts to the right. Like I said, we're about in a mile and a quarter. Whoa, hard left, hard left. It's tough too. Try to come out and race and talk to yourself the whole time, and I make a lot of mistakes because I'm not thinking. But all right, so it's a little wood section, and got some rocks. Okay, he's pointing out another line. So it looks like you can probably take two little liners here. All right, so I'm gonna head down here. You can actually. All right, so. Kind of come down here. A lot of passing. That's three already nice little spots to pass at. And with all the foliage still down, you still have a nice wide open woods. So that's another plus. Whoa! A few little jumps. Kickers. Oh, you can come right across this little log if you want. But like I said, it's uphill. So we're hanging a left. Alright, so right here, the mini micros are going to be cutting off about a mile and a half. And youth and adults will be coming out through this way. Alright, so right through here you want to take your lines carefully. A lot of stuff you can't see down there. The leaves still have everything covered up, so first lap, like I tell you guys, just watch it. Don't make a mistake on the first. Alright, so what's that? Kind of struck. Ooh! Little jump right there. Got some rocks, got some rocks. Alright, little downhill still with the youth and the adults. Okay, two liners right here. So he's taking one over here, and I'm going to do this one right here. Down through this creek. Probably a quicker line. So that's four right there that good passing abilities within the first 2 miles. So yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a good track. Hopefully a good turnout. Make sure everybody comes out. I'll be filming Saturday, Sunday. I said that last time and ended up having a seizure. But all right, so this is a hard right. That had some junk in it, but nothing bad. grind though. But like I said, I've said that before. And then we get dumped on by rain. Alright, here's a good rock section. Got some rocks. Got a little bit of soft dust, dirt. Some little cross cuts. Alright, so we go in here to the left here. 2 mile mark right here. 2. Yeah, so this is cool. Normally I'm out here by myself, but now I have somebody I can feed off of. And perfect guy to ride with. Good pace. Plus he's pointing out the lines and everything, which is nice. Stumper, watch the stump. It's got something right there covering it. Like I said, first lap, be aware. Alright, another field section. Got a few kickers right there at the beginning, but otherwise pretty flat. Straight through the field into a little gas pipe field. Some kind of, yeah, it's gas. So this is all within the 2 mile mark. See, Dave's ass didn't kick out. You can hardly see that root underneath there. So, like I said, until all this gets blown off, just ride a good race. Youth cuts off right here. This is kind of after the 2 and probably 2 1/4. It looks like they'll shoot up that way. So let's continue with the adults downhill. Got some rocks. Like I said, hard to see. It's the ones that move, you know what I mean? Rocks that are kind of stationary are okay, but it's the stupid ones that kind of twist out your front tire. For me, anyway. Yeah, nice little fast section there. Couple hoops. Couple whoopie hoopies. Oh, I mean, nice little left-hander. It looks like a lot of the stuff we have. Oh, whoopies. Oh yeah. Looks like a lot of this has been ridden, or had been ridden at one time. Like I said, GNCC's been out here. Some, local Mountain States always out here. So you got a nice lot of berms. A lot of berms already built up. So that's kind of a plus. But like I said, you still got the leaves like this in those berms where you can't tell really what's in it. Alright, so right now we're on the adults only, downhill. This has some whoopies. A lot of whoopie dudes out here. Almost like Florida. I was wondering, what do you guys wear for inside of your knees? I really blistered my knees last weekend on the quad. It's so tight. I don't want anything real bulky and stuff. Maybe I'll try like neoprene sleeves or something, but if anybody think got something special, let me know. Alright, so we're kind of riding out this tram road here. Ooh, we got our first little water section. Obviously for bikes there's ways around it. Quads. here leading it. Doing a hell of a job. He knows the trail. We're going left down here. Watch, don't go straight. Watch these trees. Now we're on a little, careful, that's steep on that other side, so definitely don't want to flipper down there. Oh, it's flipper. All right, 3 mile mark. At the 3 mile mark, look up, got a hill. Nice little carry hill up top. If you guys love Marvins, this is a nice little track. Now we're just kind of meandering our way up this hillside. Uh-oh. There's water cross ruts, and they get dangerous. You get them too fast. Yeah, how was Talladega, man? That was just like night and day. 70 Saturday and then just 50s, cold, rainy on Sunday. Yeah, that kind of sucked. Cut down the races and stuff. And alright, so this is a long sweeper. Kind of sweeps out around this hillside. Little uphill, nothing major. Ow! Stuck by a branch. Real tight, kind of right there. Alright, so he's pointing, oh, you could drop down a little bit right here if you wanted to. Try to pass your opponent. I don't want to pass Dave. Dave's pulling me today. Yeah, you know what I mean? When I get out here, shit, it takes forever. I'll just sit here and take my time, start pointing out deer and other things, but... So, what else is new? Let's see, this is just a straight shot. Oh, watch it right here. Two little bumps going into this turn, going into that tree. Alright, so we got a possible 2 lines here again. He's on the outside, so this is probably like the 5th one. So, yeah, come down here. 5th or 6th, I lost count. Nice, another berm right here. You hot doggers can kick off those berms. Uh-oh, little inside move. Alright, so we got a little creek crossing. Left side right here was nice. This tires didn't sink at all right there, but after 200-300 bikes go across that, second lap to get gnarly. Alright, so this looks like some old trail. Couple lines through here. It's kind of wide. Like I said, with the vegetation and stuff not grown up, it's pretty easy. So we got a good uphill coming up. I'll just hand you uphill. Now remember, if I can do it, you can do it too. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice hill. Now that's a nice hill climb. But man, if this gets anything wet, whoa. Yeah, it's still going. The camera does nothing for it, but yeah, it's a good little hill climb all the way up. Dave already left it. See, I get a start chat. But yeah, that's a good hill climb right there. That's a nice little carry up. It's fun when it's dry. Well, some things are better wet, but you know, that's a different video. So, yeah, Talladega was a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Nice facilities, you know. I know I put a little rant, you know. He's pointing something. A rant about, you know, shit, I forget what it was, but, almost seeing that girl, but yeah, I mean, you know, I got no problem. I was a kid, you know, we used to ride around and shit, but, I don't know, it's just, I got a 110 just for, okay, a little hard left-hander, 4 mile mark, so we're probably almost halfway through, a little uphill, like I said, a lot of whoops. Almost Florida. Oh, watch it. See, I probably would have gone in that if I was by myself. It's kind of Florida-ristic. Florida-ristic. But yeah, man, it's great to be back out again. I appreciate Richie letting me come out and do these. That's awesome. Great locals. Whoa! It's a great local out here. Like I said, this is a top class track. The NECXC used to run it until they kind of outgrew it. So, but like I said, I've seen a couple races out here before they shut it down in the 2000 something, 8 or 9, 10, 11, I don't know. But yeah, there's some good sections, there's some good hill climbs. And I think I did race out here one time. I didn't do a track preview, but a lot of these trails look really familiar to me. Now we're on a little top ridge section, kind of shooting through. This could get nasty for the quads and stuff. This could rut out maybe and rock up. Like I said, I don't want to go down. Oh, so we got a little inside line there, and then a little tight line there. We got the field section. Awesome property up here. Little berm. That's what I said, a lot of these berms are already cut out, so it's going to be a good fast track. I believe if weather holds up. Oh, deer. We got a deer, that's a good sign, good sign. If you're familiar with, oh, a bunch of deer running. If you're familiar with, look at the suckers go. If you're familiar with my videos, anytime we see deer on the track or some kind of animal, that's always a good weekend. And not to say that's all the time, but that was a little field section into a little uphill climb. Dave's charging this section. Oh man, it feels good. Whoa, more deer, yeah! That's what I'm saying, right there. They're checking out, oh, right in front of us, yeah. Woo! Nice. Dave almost went for the kill. He wanted a front bumper. All right, so that deer section right there, psycho, man. That was cool. All right, so yeah, so this evening, uphill with rocks. Yeah, we're already spitting dust. It's like I said, weather holds out. It's kind of on top of the, probably going to go back and see the deer. Kind of switch back up this little hill. This track's, like I said, it's great right now. It's just, you know, it's a West Virginia track. It's got rocks, it's got, you know, a little bit of everything. That's what you I love about West Virginia, you know, and the surrounding states. They got really great conditions for tracks. 5 mile marker right here at the top before you go down this little hill. But yeah, I mean, you know, you can't beat the mountains of West Virginia if you like that stuff, you know. Like Gary Fridley, you know, he prays for rain, or not prays, but he does his rain dance, and I see why, man. The guy's unstoppable in the mud. Well, hell, if I raced every time, I'd want mud too, you know. But I'm a wimp. I'm a dry rider. I grew up in California, more like this stuff. Shit that we could set on fire with our pipes that we had a spark arrested. Watch the shitter. Shitter's full. Alright, so we're shooting down through this section right here, so keep your eyes out on the markers. Yeah, we're back with youth. So this should probably be picked out a little bit by the time the adults hit it. But like I said, overall, this track is really nice, smooth. My hands aren't sore. But that could all change, you know. I just get fortunate enough to ride these tracks in good conditions. Last year, I don't think I rode one track really muddy, you know. And then the weekend, it just changed. Watch that little tight section right there. Into this upper carry. It's got roots, it's got rocks. It's got it all. Yeah, this ain't wussy supercross where they go out and, you know, freshen up the track every lap. Ooh, this is a nice section, a little downhill. This is after the 5 mile mark. Low section, got some rocks, a little uphill out of there. But yeah, I mean, we ride conditions where, yeah, supercross track will change, but you know, they don't have 3, 4, 5, 600 riders on a track at one time, 2 to 3 hours, you know, just destroying the track. And then you have a lot with youth riders in the micros on some sections. So, yeah, I feel bad for the guys like the pros last weekend, man. They rode a hell of a track for what we did to it Saturday and Sunday morning. But, you know, that's why they're pros. But it was amazing how long the lap times were. Now they were doing my lap times on a dry track. Whoa, almost took that tree out. Wasn't thinking. Alright, so anyways, we're dropping down here, maybe 5.5. Got some rocks. Little downhill section. I guess you might be able to cut across there. No, you don't want to do that. Alright, so we're dropping downhill. It's a little off-cambered. Yeah, I think I raced this track one time when it was kind of wet. I remember being down here. This was kind of a gnarly section. It was just rutted out, wet, muddy. I was on a bike too. But yeah, it's too much weight. But this is all flat. This nice little fast section. It's got some rocks, some kickers. Definitely has some rocks underneath. It'd be nice to have a blower come out here. Yeah, that would be too much like supercar. Manicuring our trail. 6 mile mark, alright. So I think it's what, 8.3. I looked at the track map, and so right there at the 6, you're going to come down here a little bit, make a hard couple lines right here. Probably inside the best. You want somebody to pass that outside. Couple lines right here. Someone's in my eye, so I'm just kind of following him. It's rocky, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't been on my bike as much, but and also I'm not flying around. But it still has a nice, you know, probably because all the dirt covered it this year and the rocks aren't as pronounced. But you got a little inside section right there, probably a bike section. You might be able to get a quad through here. Come down here, make a hard. Like I said, they still got berms, so your turns are going to be nice in most sections. Probably jump back on some old track. Watch the logs. But yeah, most of this track has this type of rocky, you know. Probably most of you guys have ridden this track, and you're probably looking forward to it. So you know it. So I'm probably just repeating myself. But anybody, ooh, those are good little short downhill, but got some junk into some mud. Little uphill on the power line. Then to a hard left. I got some water. Hopefully it stays that way. I don't know, I might come out and race that. I don't know. I like doing both, a little uphill. Has that little rock bottom, watch right here. Oh, they're talking about some kind of jump. I think right after the finish or something. So stay tuned for that. Also, make sure you guys subscribe. Only about 17, about 20% of my viewers are subscribers. And you guys want me to continue doing these things, and you want to help out somehow, just sign up to YouTube. It's free, you know, it's like Facebook. And then subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you know when new videos pop up. So it's up to you though. I mean, you know, I'm not one that's gonna be out here begging for it, but like I said, it just helps. Oh, more deer. It just helps the channel grow. I don't ask for much. I do this for fun. I don't make shit off YouTube. Some people think I make a lot of money off. I do not. I make nothing. It's all the love of it. Coming out and being able to do stuff like this, you know. How would you not want to go out and do a 8.3 mile ride in the evening? Yeah, you know. Alright, so a little crossover right there into a little right. Ooh, maybe a rock garden. Alright, looks like some hard dirt. So if it rains on Friday or Saturday after this race, blame Gary Fridley, the Mudman. The last weekend he got a 4th overall. If the race wasn't shortened, he would have gotten a 3rd or 2nd overall. He was catching the women leaders. But it was so tight. I mean, first lap and stuff, it was so, you know, somebody go down at bottlenecks, or it's just single line. Now, that's a good little hard section right there. Got a lot of junk in it. But passing wise, it was a pain, you know. A lot of people like the track, old school, you know, small track kind of conditions. Alright, so out through here's a little field, shooting over here to the next wood section. But I would have loved to have ridden that on a bike, but not in that mud condition. Wow, that was just nuts. And like Gary said, that probably was one of his hardest races that he's done in the mud. Alright, so we got a good little hill climb right here. See if I can hit it. Alright, so it wasn't real long. Got some rocks. Whoa, yeah, here's a good little rock garden. Carrying you back across this little gravel street. This is all within, I think, the 6. Alright, so we got a couple lines here again. A lot of lines out here. That's why Dave and I are bringing you the best. You can go right there, cut across. This one, not too bad. So yeah, now we're shooting over to kind of back over to the oh, I wonder if we go down into that one mud. I remember there was a section back over there with GNCC, I think, and it was just nasty, swamp, mud. Well, we may be staying on this side. We don't really want to put anybody down in there. Now I remember this is where the old finish was. Probably one of the last GNCCs I came to. It's right up in here. Alright, so you just kind of come out here, follow the wood side. Another 2-liner. Like I said, right now the rocks aren't too bad. Probably the rain and winter and everything just kind of covered them up. But once they start showing, that's a good thing that the bikes are running first too, because the quads would have definitely opened the shit up. Oh, you can go outside too here, it looks like. Hit the berm. That this is definitely a. Oh, we missed it. All right, we can just turn around. See, I'm talking and whoa. So we're off course a little bit, but you know that can happen. I can always edit that out. Alright, so let's see. You come up this hill and you stay right. Alright, little right-hander. Yeah, I'm not looking up too much right now. I'm kind of looking at his back tire and all these rocks. So we're at the top of the ridge. Shooting back, whoa! Shooting back through these trees. Little kicker right here. This is old track. This is old track. Back, okay, watch right here. A little bumpy. But yeah, what's next? Camp Coker. Well, next weekend's NECXC. And then we got Camp Coker coming up. And yeah, man, it's good. The season's back. Can't wait. I've raced 2 quad races, which I made a good. I said I was going to be back on a bike this year. but the 2 races that we've had that I got to go to weren't very nice for the bike. So yeah. Alright, so there's like an inside right here you can take. Little hairpin turn. I haven't seen the 7 yet. You come out of that, you make this crossover. This little green belt. Watch the big rock right in the middle. Another one. Yeah, Camp Coger facilities is nice. This actually would be a good track actually to come out and race for Camp Coger. And then NECXC's at CJ's, which I love that track. That's one of my favorite tracks right there. So, alright, then you got left-hand turn. Alright, so we're right here at the 8-mile mark. So, there's Richie. So we crossed the street right here about the 8-mile mark. Watch the rope and stuff, you should be able to see it. It looks like we're hooking back up with the micro. They still got more time to fine-tune anything if they need to. I'm sure they'll be back out on this track. They were able to finish it early this year because we actually had some nice weather. Last year it seemed like a lot of these tracks were getting set up in the rain, which really played havoc on these guys, man. You got to give it up for all these guys that come out here and make these tracks, cut trees, cut, you know, whatever, and just work on it. Then they got to come back, clean it all up, and you know, it's like what I do. They do it for the love. They do it for the love of the sport. Keep it going. So after that, you got kind of a short downhill, and looks like we head back into the finish. Coming into the finish line, and then you'll go through the, we'll see, we go down through here. Come up here, and then you'll make a hard left through this stuff. This is kind of just going right back to the start. But I'll show you guys what to look for. I remember this, something. I am crashing my knees. They were hurting on the car last week. Alright, so you come down here, finish is right over here. Same place as last year. I didn't get to go to this race because it got canceled, and then it got put over on the same time. And then you come back onto the start and meet up here. So yeah, that was the track preview. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks Dave coming out and taking the lead. Like I said, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell, hit the likes. Thanks Richie and the Mountain State crew for getting it all prepared for me to come out this evening. And hopefully the weather holds out, man, and I'll see you guys this week.